Now here's one where you improvise on the white keys only. No black keys, just white keys. Now I've called this Summer Dreams just because I want it to have a sort of dreamy, gentle mood. The accompaniment goes something like this. I won't play it all. In fact, I rather improvise this accompaniment each time I play it, but the basic idea is this. Later on I use other chords like and later on still, as I say, I improvise a bit. I do things like this. And so on. Now, so no special rules really, except don't just play one note at a time for this. So see if you can make a nice, gentle, wistful melody, perhaps. So sort of. Anything like that. As I say, any white key is okay. Because of the chords I'm using and the key it's in, there won't be any notes that sound really, really horrible against my accompaniment. You might find some notes that you play don't seem to fit quite so well with the accompaniment as others do. If that happens, don't panic, just calmly move to the next note up or down and then it will do. So you may not even notice that, but for instance, I finish on this chord. You'll find any of those notes will sound okay if you finish on those. If you finish on F, it seems to want to move to there, doesn't it? Probably. On the other hand, you may like that slightly sort of yearning, uncertain sound, especially if it's up here. Because another thing to note is that the higher on the piano you play, the less dissonance we notice. Dissonance is where notes don't seem to fit very well together. If you're right up at the top of the piano, you can't see it on my video, but right up at the top, then all the notes will sound lovely and tinkly, and it doesn't really matter if they're dissonant. Further down, it might be more noticeable, but again, if you find you've ended up on an F, just resolve it down to an E. And again, generally listen to your playing. See if you can come up with a nice, gentle tune that makes you think of lazy summer days. Okay, oh, one other thing, the introduction, the intro, again, what I think of the intro is basically this. Now, after that, I carry on for a while playing those same chords. But if you come in there, I think that's a good place to come in. So I'll do, so like this. Like that. That was you coming in. I think that's a good place to come in. Don't wait much longer than that, because otherwise the accompaniment will be a bit too samey. Okay, have some fun with that. That's the end of this video. The next one will be the actual accompaniment for this.